break it down.
The little monkey had likely hung the necklace around its neck and lost it when he leapt from the chandelier. The jewels fell into the aquarium, where they remain now.
Wow, that just came out of nowhere. Wow, he is a master.
Here is your necklace. Intact.
Wow.
Just
Elementary school.
Mr. Holmes, this brilliant demonstration does credit to your reputation.
thank you so much, Marcus. Do you wish to verify the authenticity of your jewel?
No, I recognize it. I've spent many hours admiring it.
Don't just come through the damn door.
Return to the box. And
Inspector, a bank has just been held up. You must follow me at once. Orders of Scotland Yard.
What times?
Sirs, duty calls. My regards, Marcus. Well done again, Mr. Holmes.
there, the necklace is in its box. We've lost enough time here. Let's go home, Watson.
Let's go home, Watson.
A good day to you, Marcus.
So good at you too.
And once again, thank you.
Okay, can I play as Holmes again? Okay, loading screen. Kill 2. Wow, look at that image. I would say this game looks pretty good from the old games. I mean, even in low res, because I had to have these settings pretty low, but for a low res game, I mean, for my low settings, it looks pretty dang good. It might be a little choppy, but you know, what can you do? Anyway, I gotta turn on the music because I think it's drowning out them. Sip your tea. Sip your tea slowly. And your bread. Look at them slices of paper.
This morning's newspaper. Holmes, have you read this article about you?
No, Watson, not yet. And I won't have time to.
Read it before you leave. It's outrageous.
If you insist.
Okay. Well, whoa, why do I have one frame? Holy moly. Oh, it's auto-saving, of course. Hold on. Just, go to, options. Yeah, let's turn on the music. There we go. Okay. Now I can think. Jesus. Resume. Okay. Watson, what do we got here in the paper? What do we got in the old stacks of paper? And I didn't mean to do that. Let me click.
Read the paper, Holmes.
I'm looking at. Let me. There we go. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Sherlock Holmes at the home of the Marquis of Congraham. The investigator is a fiasco. Yesterday, the celebrated detective Sherlock Holmes was invited to the mayor of Marquis to supply his conclusions following his investigation into the disappearance of the priceless solemn necklace. It should be recalled that the lady called in the detective after the police appeared, Floximus, in the face of astonishing circumstances surrounding the theft. Indeed, the valuable piece of jewelry disappeared while the door to the room in which it was displayed was locked. The alarm was raised by the servants and alerted by the rooms of service bell ringing out during the night. When the Marquis, the only person in possession of the key, opened the door, everybody rushed in to extinguish the fire that had started before it was noticed that the necklace had mysteriously vanished. The most astonishing factor is that no theft was found within the room, and all of the exit was closed. As usual, Mr. Holmes resolved the case in the twinkling of an eye, and the jewel was rediscovered. I will not waste my time on the various explanation as to disappearance because I would prefer to draw your attention, dear readers, to the last surprising developments in the case. Following the departure of Sherlock Holmes, who placed the necklace in the safe himself, the Marquis noticed that the jewel was nothing but a poor copy of the original. Let it not be forgotten that the Solomon necklace, although plain and without ornament, is unique because of the rarity in its pearls which are found only in a small part of the lagoon at the archipelago at the same time, and to which scientists attribute their exponential qualities to the strong density of the crystal and elegant with they are made of the priceless. I'm butchering this. The priceless necklace brought here by the beginning of the century by the Lord Fenton Ardwick, the Marquis' grandfather, and an eminent explorer. should have been a part of her daughter's dowry for her marriage to the Duke of Newcastle. Duke Nukem. So I am going to place a simple question. Should we not, in all open madness, ask ourselves if the necklace was not simply and deliberately exchanged for a fake by Mr. Holmes himself? I am aware, dear readers, that the brutality of this question without any precautions may certainly shock you. I mean, some at most. Holy crap, how long is this? But the fact that they are thoughts and judgment should not be confused with the regard which we all share for the famous detective. It is not the first time that the global explorer was oppressed, and its reservations for the Sherlock Holmes methods, do not forget our counter-investigation into the escape of I don't know how to pronounce it. The Frenchman who took Margolin pleasure in transing the image to our royal folk, and who, by luckily chance, managed to elude capture by Mr. Holmes. Oh my god, how much more is there? Oh my god! I'm not reading all that, I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna read the last line. Outstanding Paul Field and plays the fuck this. Sorry guys, that's way too long.
Culinary expert and bagpipe player might be our next king. That's not so shocking, my dear fellow.
You know exactly to which article I'm referring, Holmes. How can Farley dare to tarnish your reputation like that?
Oh, there was multiple articles, so I didn't have to read that. Yay!
Jealousy is bound to follow. As for the forgery of the necklace, I suspect that we shall soon be enlightened in this regard. Come in, Inspector Baines. The door's open.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. How did you know I was here?
You are one of our rare visitors who avoids the second to last step of the stairs, which creaks dreadfully. And if I add the clinking of the handcuffs at your belt, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, Inspector?
Damn.
You read that back.
Slander. Necklace.
Inspector, I assume that you have the fake necklace with you. It's why you're here. Your superiors would like me to examine it.
Indeed. They would like you to confirm or deny putting this fake in the box.
Can't that wait? I must go to the house of Lord Peregrine Maitland, the Bishop of Knightsbridge.
Slander.
Inspector, can you explain this slander? Has the necklace of the Samoas really been replaced by a fake?
I don't know how the reporter got hold of the information, but it's true. About the necklace, of course. I wouldn't permit myself to question the integrity and honesty of Mr. Holmes.
The necklace is a forgery? Impossible! I saw the Marquis authenticated before my very eyes, before Holmes returned it to its place.
Mr. Holmes, the Marquis believes Osmond Farley's theory. I shouldn't be surprised if the reporter isn't behind all this slander about you. He's a freelancer, well known for his explosive and subjective articles. In any case, the Marquis assures us that you were the last person to have the necklace in your hands.
Let's return to the Marquis's house, Holmes. I'm sure that we'll have no trouble in taking apart this theory.
It is unnecessary. Such allegations collapse on their own, like one of Mrs. Hudson's soufflés. Let us leave the police to solve
You
this
just
problem and turn
dissed
our
on her cooking.
attention to the matters in hand.
I think.
Perhaps you are right, Holmes.
Okay.
And the Marchioness.
She is beside herself. Without the necklace, her marriage is compromised. It is the principal item of the young woman's dowry.
What a lovely marriage.
Okay, examine.
Holmes, forgive me for insisting, but don't you want to examine the fake jewelry?
Watson, I have an appointment, and it's out of the question that I arrive late.
It will only take you a couple of minutes. You really must quell the suspicions put forward in this appalling article. If you will allow me, Inspector.
Be my guest.
Okay.
Very well.
The thing is, I noticed we usually, in Jack the Ripper, Sherlock Holmes vs. Jack the Ripper, you change perspectives between me and him a lot in the game, so it might happen here too. Okay, some pearls. Okay, find out if the necklace is authentic or not. Okay, well, there's a dead pearl here. Inspect.
This pearl is a different color.
Okay, and rotate. How do I do that? Okay. There's a different color. And what is that? Oh, I can't expect that. Okay.
These three pearls are of poor quality.
And, okay, or I guess when I scroll over it, it's green. That means I've already done it. And I don't see anything else on it.
These three pearls
Okay.
are of poor
I already heard that. What is that? Sixth sense. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, what? Oh, it's small. Why, I didn't notice that.
This pearl is too small. It is not in its place here. Too many defects. This necklace is a fake. This
Ding!
is nothing but a vulgar copy, and at a glance it would appear that the forger has intended for it to be seen as such.
How could we have been fooled by such a blatant imitation? I don't understand.
Yes, how is it possible? Holmes, do you have a theory about this?
I have absolutely no idea. You insisted that I examine the necklace, and I have done so. Now it is important that I keep my appointment. I'm sure, Inspector, that you will throw some light on this affair.
Holmes.
You may accompany me, Watson, if you care to do so.
Watson.
Goodbye, gentlemen. I'll keep you informed as to my inquiries.
Goodbye, Inspector.
Goodbye, Inspector.
You mentioned a bishop, didn't you? Are we going to his home?
Yes, the Bishop of Knightsbridge. I put his address on our map of London on my desk. Would you get it for me, please?
All right, Holmes.
As you can see, you're him now. You control Dr. Watson, as in, like I said, as in you can switch between them. Well, you don't. What the fuck? Toby. Who's Toby? Oh, it's his dog. That's right. Oh my god. Wow. I don't care if that person's playing to her. Ugh. Butterflies and shit. Okay, I'm gonna take this.
Found your map.
I found your map. Why? You did this in Jack the Ripper too. You had to find his map and then locate. Okay. They're done. Okay, click on it. Come on. Let's load. Okay. Walking like a badass.
The police? Already? How did you know?
No, something went
You
wrong.
see the Bishop of Knightsbridge.
Yes. Yes, of course. But come in.
No, of course we're gonna come in. Don't you want to? Oh, look at that skin-tight suit. Who would wear something like that?
What?
I don't know. It was last night, I think. I only just arrived, and I have made this macabre discovery. My God. How horrible. I haven't called anyone. How did you know that?
Holmes, look.
Oh!
Appallingly mutilated.
How dreadful.
Ugh!
Mutilated. And killed. He was such a good man.
What's wrong with his fingers?
How could anyone be so brutal? Look at him. He is barely recognizable now. How could any of God's children be responsible for that?
They were evidently unworthy children, Reverend. Now do please try to calm yourself and focus, because we will need your assistance. Do you have any idea as to the motive behind this?
I haven't had time to do an inventory, but nothing appears to have been stolen. And anyway, His Excellency didn't own anything of great value. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Note this down, please, Doctor.
Doctor? But you aren't the police?
No, Reverend. I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson.
Doctor.
We are here at the request of the Bishop.
In that case, I must ask you to leave. And not to touch anything. I must get in touch with the authorities without further delay.
Reverend, when the inspectors of Scotland Yard find themselves at a dead end, which they quite often do, I assure you, then they turn to me for help. If you will allow us to continue our investigation, then you shall have the answers to all of your questions.
Out of the question. I don't even know you.
Go on, bitch. Let me just get in here. I'm Sherlock Holmes, motherfucker.
It would be better for everyone, Reverend, if you kept your temper. Watson, are you taking notes? This affair promises to be a complex one. Therefore, we must not overlook the slightest detail.
Yes, Holmes. I am keeping a meticulous set of notes. I have created a very clever deduction board. One thing we can be sure of at the moment is that this crime was not for gain. The Reverend has informed us that nothing valuable was stolen. Indeed, it would seem that the Bishop had nothing of any worth to take.
Very good, Watson. Do continue.
Okay. Here we go. To investigate the Bishop of Knighthood's murder. I didn't get to read that. Whatever. Well, the Bishop did not own anything of value, not even in his safe. The Bishop did not own anything of value, not even in his safe. Can I write anything else down? Okay. Okay. Get out of here. Autosave. You control Sherlock Holmes. Ha ha ha. Yeah, so you wrote on some good notes there, sir. Well, just two. I don't understand how that works. This place looks pretty dandy. Well, I can go out there. What the fuck is that blood? Oh, it's a blood stain. Oh, you must have dissected it. Let's see his... What is that? Is that a cup? It's a cup. Ugh. Oh, what happened to your fingers? Oh, it's a thumb! Or a finger. You got beat the hell out of me, man. What the fuck? Ugh. Okay, anyway, guys. Anyway, I know this was a little short session, but I wanted to get kickstarting this game. I want to render this out and check the audio and all. If it's all good and good. If it's not, then I'll just scrap this and redo it. But anyway, next time on the Testament of Sherlock Holmes, we figure out that that carnivorous mystery there. Like, what the fuck happened there? You should over-exist. Yes. Okay. Anyway, guys, next time, Sherlock Holmes, yeah, we do that. Blah, 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 blah. See you guys next time.